There's too much to choose from.
What do you mean too much to choose from? In terms of minis?
How is
One that
this
looks
guy?
like your guy.
Should I pick him to look like my character?
Yeah.
Yes.
See,
Okay.
Goliath, big
What does
dude.
a water genocide look like?
He's blue. So anything blue is going to be a good... Yeah, there you go. That's your guy.
What's an air genocide look like?
Yeah, unfortunately, also blue.
That. So, right, you're fine. You're perfect.
Red,
What's an air
red.
genocide?
Yeah, you're fine. Perfect.
So genocide are people that have a strong affiliate. So okay, so we are in the Eberron campaign setting. Do you guys remember Eberron?
No.
So Eberron is a land of high intrigue. So when you guys were young men, when you were like 12 years old, there was a huge war that was going on across the planet.
Mm-hmm.
So the kingdoms were at war. The
Jackie, you got a character.
guilds were established. These families, these large families were established that were able to cross national lines and provide services to the various nations. So you've got nation states, and then underneath them you've got these
Guilds.
guilds, families, collections of people that are all about sending the mail. The House Orion is all about mail. Or the House Fierlin, which is all about security. Or the House Jurassico, which are halflings that are all about healing and weddings and celebrations and blessings and all that kind of stuff. Cleric house, right? So there's all these different houses. What happened is during this war, this event occurred, which is referred to as the Mourning. And basically half the continent was obliterated and turned into just like this vast gray wasteland. And no one knows why. In this setting, magic is very common. So it's like Harry Potter, right? There are lanterns made out of lights, spells on every street corner. There are airships that are powered by fire elementals or air elementals, right? That zoom around. There's like trains that run on electricity, right? Like electric elementals. There is a lot of intrigue and political chaos and confusion. There is a draconic prophecy, which has been around since the dawn of time, and it tells the time in which the dragons return and take over the planet. So one of the things that we're always concerned about Eberron is the dragons rising up and taking over everything again, because they do this, they're prophesized to do this very soon. According to some people are working towards their return, other people don't want them to return. So Eberron, right? High adventure, right? Lots of magic, lots of fast moving, think, Indiana Jones, right? We're out in the woods, we're running through the jungles, we're exploring ruins. About 2,000 years ago, the giants ruled the planet before like your races evolved. The giants were super intellectual, way advanced, like science fiction technology. Right. Their civilization crashed about 2,000 years ago. We don't really know why, but there's these runes. And exploring the runes of the giants' culture and bringing back treasure, very popular. There are also dragon shards, which are chunks of the draconic prophecy. They're worth tons of money, and there are people exploring all the time trying to collect these dragon shards. There's certain caves and areas where these are more popular, mostly Zender, which is like the southern hemisphere. It's a land of dense jungle and river. There's also a huge desert on one side of the Zendurk, but it's very uncivilized, right? So at the top of Zendurk, there's a city called Stormreach. This is pretty much the gateway into Zendurk, right? So you guys, first level adventurers, hired on to a Stormreach shipping company. So basically you're moving your blimps and you're moving goods in and out of Zendurk. Mostly foodstuffs, because there's a lot of like crops and fruits and vegetables and that kind of stuff. So you're basic first level security on an airship caravan. And you've returned to Stormreach after your first great adventure out into the unknown. Very uneventful. You guys get to meet each other, you get to know each other. Why don't we go around the table real quick and introduce our characters? Jack, do you want to go first?
Yeah. Alright, I need a name still.
Oh,
I'll be nameless.
You can't be nameless. You got it.
That's
No,
my
his
name.
name is nameless.
You can be nameless backwards, which would be...
Wait, I got this.
Solomon?
Yeah.
Solomon. M?
Yes. Probably from the deserts, the Dominican deserts.
Selenem. That's it.
Selenem, Jack.
Hey Jack, these are your cookies. These are hard to buy.
Alright, I'm Selenem,
Yes.
the halfling
With two S's.
Smurf Neblin.
I'm serious.
So you're probably not from the desert. You've come up from underground. Now the underground in Eberron is known as the Zoriat. It's a land of madness, right? So there's like this dragon below that's been fueling this kind of like crazy insanity for like thousands of years. So anything that comes up from underneath is generally completely out of its mind.
Mm.
No wonder why Jack's that character.
And I'm greedy.
You're greedy.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Isn't this a magic die?
Yeah, it's counted. No, that's not. That's a D&D Encounters die.
Oh, okay.
Where are you reading that from?
That he's greedy.
Oh, I
There's
just read
those 4 columns there. Those are traits and characteristics and flaws for your character.
So I just kind of read through those and just.
This edition, unlike 4th edition, which we've been playing in the past, this encourages a lot more conversation and roleplay rather than actual fighting. So
Sweet.
your flaws and character defects and strengths and weaknesses and alliances and stuff are going to be more important. Particularly in the Eberron campaign setting, right, where there's a lot of intrigue and other stuff. So Brett, who do we got today?
Think of a name.
That's what
I have my name. I have some, what's my name?
You can look at the suggested names on the page.
Be
We're
tongue.
gonna be tongue again, yeah.
Yeah.
And
In a bit.
Yeah.
There's going to be a good minute here in a minute, Lisa.
Okay, sorry.
and I
Have your
always
introductions.
listen to tongue.
Tonk.
I always want to look my best, and I always want people to like me,
Yes.
and I always need to be respected.
You're an air genocide what?
Air genocide. I don't know.
Fighter.
Fighter, yeah.
Okay.
I
Noble.
Noble.
Got
yeah.
it.
So I always need to be respected, and most common folk people see me as a hero. And I hide a very
Don't read your flaws. Don't read your flaws.
I had a very terrible secret that could ruin my family.
What?
Got it.
Can we know this secret?
No.
No reading flaws. Next one, interesting.
Thank you, Brett. Patrick, what do we got?
My name is Blazer.
What?
Blazer.
Okay.
Like Blaze and then R.
Nice.
What's your racing class?
Fire Genocide Wizard.
Okay.
And I don't pay attention to the risks in a situation. Never tell me the odds on solo. I blow up at the slightest insult.
Excellent.
Do literally blow up.
No.
That'd be cool.
That fire makes,
That would be
me dies.
I
that
hate
fire
this.
makes you look fat. Matt.
Okay. I'm Luku, the water genocide
father.
the water genocide cleric.
Wait, say, how do we spell your name?
Luku.
Luku.
Like
Fire, genocide, what?
Cleric.
Cleric.
My background is being a soldier healer.
Okay.
I'm a criminal.
I've lost too many friends, and I'm slow to make new ones. I'm haunted by images of war. I can't get the images of violence out of my head.
Oh, you're
Gotcha.
crazy.
My ideals are independence. When people follow orders blindly, they embrace a kind of tyranny. And then my bonds are, I'll never forget the crushing defeat my company suffered, or the enemies, the cult of the eternal flame who dealt it.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm also so I've got a grudge.
Grudge.
I've got
I
a grudge
love
on
grudges.
You have a grudge against Patrick?
Yep. I've got a grudge on
Blazer.
Blazer and his whole company.
Okay.
I'm on Andrew's team, I think. I don't even know what Andrew's playing, but that's me. I don't even Andrew's team. If we have a party battle.
Andrew.
Oh, that's just my flaws.
My name is Ladasha.
Ladasha?
L-E, like a true dash A.
Oh, I get it. That's good.
Yeah.
No, my dad actually met a girl whose name was that.
What? Alright, let me guess. She was black.
Yes.
Oh, you might be a little racist.
She was,
What are you-
I am a Goliath fighter.
Goliath fighter.
Shatter school.
I prefer communication with the power of
Really?
silence and
Yeah.
certain
Stupid.
expressions.
Uh-huh.
So I'm more like sign language.
Bruce Wayne.
No, like Bruce Barron.
I fight for the glory of
Bruce
Tempest.
the Shark
Oh yeah,
fighting me.
I have a background of Tempest,
Okay.
Acolyte, I fight for the glory of Tempest and the honor of those who live the life of a warrior. I obey the rules of war without question. I will gladly lay down my life to protect those who fight beside me.
Gotcha. Okay, so team, the first thing. So you've just gotten back into town. You've gone out. You've gone to the spent your paycheck last night. You're
Are we
now
in a
having
bar?
breakfast. Yep. You have breakfast.
Oh, no, not a night
Breakfast.
Bar. Unusual
Breakfast. Starting in breakfast.
No, drunken roll. See if you get hurt.
Check the hangover.
Wait, something.
Hangover.
I got a 13.
Lift that mat up. Lift that.
Something's
mat up.
under.
Yeah, lift that mat up. No, just that one. Lift up all the way up past Matt or Andrew. And then set that back down. Put your this is okay. So again, what this actually is an airship dock. So this thing is actually about 200 feet high. Inside is a long winding staircase with bureaucrats at every floor that check your papers. Your papers are very important here in Eberron. At the top, there's actually an airship docked. Right? There are blimps, there are regular boats, they're coming and going. Material, goods, and services are being unpacked, taken off the airships, brought out onto these docks, loaded onto boats that are cruising up and down the river. Most of them are going north to the main continent where they're taking things to Sharn, right? The city of towers. You guys were there last time. So this is the local kind of guild hall next door where you can get breakfast and gossip and hear rumors. So please put your mini in the guild hall. And why don't we? So we're gonna eat and we're gonna go around the table. We're gonna do gossip and we're gonna do special character backgrounds. So Jack, why don't you roll a d6?
Real food?
Roll a d6. 1. Jack,
Yeah.
you know that recent. Oh, here's a map. There's a crappy map that first level characters have. And Jack, you know that an airship recently crashed in the Titan's Teeth, which is crags, literally 20-foot chasms, flat plain with chasms crisscrossing the whole area, right? Mm-hmm. It's a very weird place. It's kind of out of the range of where you guys normally go. Your airship has been going to Obsidian City. This is basically where your route has been.
Yeah.
So these guys are about another, this is about a day away by airship.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 days by blimp. This ship was not, normally ships aren't here. The ships will go here and the ships will go here. But it's unusual to have a ship going this way across the continent. And the ship crashed, which is unheard of. Yeah. You guys work for House Orion. You're guards for House Orion. House Orion is all in charge about transportation. Right? So they're the guys that are moving goods and services, carrying the mail, doing all that kinds of stuff. There's actually 2 guild houses that kind of compete for the transportation. House Orion is definitely the more lawful good, upright standing kind of guys. For them to lose an airship is unheard of. They haven't had an airship crash in probably since the war. So this is very, very rare. Things have been very safe. So big deal that it's crashed. The whole guild hall is talking about it. So while you guys go get food, Jack, I'm going to take you outside and give you a quick background. Ooh. But get food. There's pizza and there's pasta and there's salad and stuff.
Oh yeah, Jack gets the back.
So this is secret information. You don't have to share this with anyone. But it turns out that you are a cheat.
I had to steal it from Cody and his friend. I'm gonna get out of here.
Wait, that's supposed to be each other's flaws.
I can tell you
My flaws against you, man.
Matt's mom made the salad. It's really rad. I put it together.
What?
And your mom offered
Everyone else
us
is
something,
really glad.
but everyone else had already had it covered.
Wait, so we're not supposed to go to the flaws?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's drinks in the freezer or fridge. There's water and Sprite and root beer.
Root beer.
Recyclables in this one. When you're done, trash out. Now we're having a little minor kitchen redo that was supposed to be done.
Beer.
Oh, a while ago, but Brooklyn wants to finish it tomorrow, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And I'll invite you all.
Nadasha. spelled with a dash.
And that's who you are.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he a bad boy?
So Brett, roll a d6. You guys are getting your dinner at good.
Five.
Nice save. You guys are getting your food.
5.
You want to go next, or you want to go next?
I'll go
Oh, Brett, go next. Okay, Brett. Brett. Okay, here. Brett, you rolled a 5. Okay, you know you hear rumors while you're having your breakfast. The guy at the next table is talking about this. Some drunken half-orc who's been up all night. That the cult of the dragon below has recently attacked and captured Mel Agat. So that's a city on the outskirts of the desert. So this whole part of the continent is just one big vast desert. There's a city here, like a trading outpost. There are airships that go there fairly often, so it's a pretty big deal that this has been lost. You don't know if this rumor is true or not, but that's what this one drunken half-orc is talking about. And then let me go outside and tell you this is true.
Oh, the secret of this. There was a bunch of girls that all be freaking out. What? What's happening?
Well, we're just eating.
Did she say something about me when I was gone?
Oh my gosh. Like,
I'm not gonna
she's
sit next to her.
totally mean.
Don't go. Don't talk to her anymore. I'm not gonna be your friend.
It's not a good group.
Fun.
Andrew, what's your speed?
30. Woo! Anyone have greater than 30 speed? You've got less.
What do you have, Jack?
What's your speed?
What does Brett have? He has 30.
What do you reach, dude?
40?
30.
Oh.
And that's divide this by 5, and that's how many spots you can move. That includes diagonals, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your mom's salad is awesome, Matt.
Thank you.
I was waiting for the boys to serve themselves first, but now I'm going for it.
Well, you know me and salads. Actually, I've had your
No, I
mom.
don't. I've never seen you two together.
Exactly. I've actually tried your mom's salad. It's actually pretty good. Are those pears or apples in it?
Could you guys hear everything we said?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
I
good.
couldn't hear anything.
Patrick, you're up, man. D6.
Sorry, what was Brett's D6?
I got one.
The
5.
cult of the dragon below has attacked and captured Mel Agant, which is a fairly important city
Okay.
on the edge of the desert. It used to be a really big deal when there was a lot of like mining and excavation going on in that area, looking for tools for war. But once the war ended, it became less important. So it's kind of a rundown ghost town, but it's still, there's still explorers and outposts there and stuff. What did you get?
6.
6. Okay, you are sitting next to what appears to be a crazy person. He has an eye patch,
Awesome.
right? And he's wearing like a broken tin crown that he appears to have made himself. And he's got a necklace made out of bone, but it might be teeth. It's just creepy, right?
Okay.
And he's muttering, and he's telling you that something is stirring within the morning. There's an evil that is awoken within them. So the morning is like, when the war was going on, Breland and all these people were fighting it out, right? All of a sudden something was unleashed, and the armies were warforged. So one of the houses was creating robots made out of wood and rope and metal, magically animated tin men, basically. They think it's a character class, right? They were the majority of the soldiers. They were engaged in a massive battle, and then all of a sudden in the morning, something occurred, and it destroyed, like, huge, a lot of warforged died, but, like, the area is still totally, like, no one goes there, it's gray. Explorers who go in there never ever come out. No one really knows what's going on up there. It's been there for since you were kids, right? So you guys, you're in your like early 30s now. This happened when you were like 12, 15 years old. You're in your 20s, right? This happened when you were like 15. That's the rumor that you hear at breakfast table. And then Patrick is this guy.
Practice roll. 2, 4, sweet. 3, sweet. 5, sweet. 4, sweet. 3, sweet. 5, 1, 6.
So, Brett, do you want to share your secret yet?
Well, only if you share yours.
What do the secrets even do? They're just secrets.
They may come into play later, you never know.
Patrick showed me his flaws.
And remember, I know nothing. Just like
Should
magic.
I tell you guys his flaws?
No.
Sure.
Do you want a big fork or
I'll tell you.
I have four.
what do you do? There's some pasta. I made it for Jack. It has like a veggie meat thing, so I don't know if he wants to try it or if it's gross or scary, but there's some. You're welcome to it. If not, please eat all the pizza.
Or at least all the pepperoni.
I know, I was bummed that Dylan was out of town. I was like, oh, I have a good vegan thing for him. He's not vegan, but his brother is now, so.
Really confusing.
What?
Just kidding.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Just because I played this, I know what's happening. Hey, it is a genocide. And you are Frostdwarf.
Do I actually have a water genocide?
I can't tell. By the looks of his shield, I can't tell.
It's like a fire one.
It doesn't say what type. I'm guessing water or air.
So my character was accurate.
Mine's not. Mine's a male Dragon Lord warrior. Jack is a little wimpy gnome rogue.
Who's this?
Me.
You beat the crap out of all of us.
All right, Matt, you're having breakfast. How's the food, everybody?
Good.
How's the salad?
Yeah.
What?
D6. Oh, we're running out of D6s. Where are we?
Cool. Cool. I think only
2,
I'm
3, and
ready.
4.
2, 3, and 4. Okay.
So you can roll D3. 3.
Can I see a D3?
It's just like
You roll a D6 and divide by 2. So 1 and 2 is a 1. 2 and 3
Oh! I was gonna say, I was like, how does that work?
is. Okay, so what you know, and what the guy at the table next to, the guy at the table next to you's got like a wound. Looks like he was hurt in some kind of industrial accident. Maybe got too close to the fire elemental that runs the ships or something.
Yeah.
And he's complaining that the price of healing potions from House Jarosco has gone up significantly. So you used to be able to buy healing potions for like 10 gold piece, and now you're spending
wow.
like 20, 25 gold piece. They're hard to get. So something has gone, like they're just gouging the market. He's really unhappy with House Jarosco. Right? This house is, they're halflings mostly, right? There's clerics of all sorts of gods, but most of them are halflings that run like the wedding ceremonies, and they organize all this kind of stuff, right? They work behind the scenes to just do kind of like spiritual stuff. The price of healing potions rising is a big problem, right? So you're surprised to hear this, right? This doesn't generally happen. And then we need to do this.
Am I the only one who grabbed the
We're
napkin?
gonna say a quick hi to the
Yep.
boys and then we're gonna go.
Hi, Cody.
Hi,
Does
Cody.
anyone remember what you said for me? Like what he was talking about?
No.
Oh,
No.
a town in the desert got overtaken.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
And just one. No.
Male of gods.
Oh god.
Alan. That's a beautiful map, though.
beautiful what?
Map.
Oh yeah, I know what it is.
It's very beautiful.
I lied.
What's your secret?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
It's not just a game.
Now you look fat.
Privacy for Cade.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to practice for Kate.
That was funny.
Do you think filming is?
Yep.
Hi.
Left?
It's gonna bite you.
Of course it will.
with its tongue.
I feel like you should be this guy, Patrick.
I am black. My skin is coal black.
A fart. That made the wood rattle.
How is this a cleric? Look what he's holding.
What?
Oh, I got a great sword. I want a warhammer. Anyone have a warhammer? Do you have a warhammer? No. Oh, you have a harpoon.
Probably
That's my
the. Wait,
character.
what are you?
Watermelon!
You know how Ted's in love with watermelon?
Is he out?
Then why hasn't he married yet?
That's what I was gonna tell him, but
Jack, what's your weapon?
Rapier?
Patrick, what's your weapon? My turn.
That was a long one.
What was it? Well, Matt, maybe I just gave Matt more information because he's new.
Yeah. My turn. What's left?
2 and 4.
Okay. 3 and less is 2.
it was 5.
4
Flip a
more.
coin.
That's 2.
Okay, you sit down next to a guy who's talking about the fact that Dolgaunt monks. So remember I mentioned the Zoriat, this dragon below that's creating chaos. There's actually a pack of maniacs that worship that called Dolgaunt monks. They deal a lot in the dragon shards because a lot of those come out of the mines, but they're just crazy evil cult. Okay, Dolgaunt monks have been committing terrorist acts in this city and other cities in the area.
Mm-hmm.
They've been blowing up banks, right? The dwarves run all the banking guilds and stuff, and they've been blowing up banks and stealing the money. But
Don't
like
kill the
they
dwarves.
generally don't operate in the daylight, and they don't leave calling cards that they're doing this stuff. So they've been very aggressively doing weird stuff lately. Their motives and their targets are very unclear sometimes. They'll steal all the apples coming in on an airship one day for no apparent reason. But the amount of activity that they've been performing has increased significantly over the last few weeks, months. And then let me read you this.
Oh, so stuff back there I'm not supposed to look at?
Yeah.
Eh.
Look at all these giant brown things.
They're really gooey.
Where's my
I mean,
card?
not gooey. It wasn't
What
me.
was that thing?
Those things. Really chewy things.
They're probably really good. They're malt balls.
Oh,
Are we going to have dessert tonight?
yes.
Shoot, where'd my card go?
We have cookies.
I ate it.
You ate it?
That's
No.
my line.
I ate it.
No,
So
seriously.
you can continue your lie.
Oh,
It's in my pocket probably.
never mind. I should.
I don't even know what this card means.
Ah,
I
I
know
got
what it means, but I don't know what it means. It's kind of confusing.
You'll get used to it. I have a firebolt. Like the broomstick or just...
What?
Never mind. Harry Potter reference.
So what does this even mean? I have 0 survival, 3 styles, 3 sleight of hand, -1 religion. Are you guys supposed to know this map?
Not really.
I have no wisdom and less than no intelligence.
What are your weapons?
Dagger, firebolt, not the broomstick.
Ha ha ha.
Jack is it.
I have a mace, a harpoon.
Like a mace windu.
I have a rapier.
Ha ha ha.
No,
You have a rapier?
Rapier, I have a finesse.
And a sacred flame.
I have hand axes.
Of what?
I don't know about you. This music is so intense. Wherever they go, it's always so weird. So,
Patrick,
So
what is it
could
the
we be
music
playing
to?
with the same people
What?
for a long time?
We've been alternating a few.
I'm gonna look at that camera.
What? you get a haircut?
A while ago.
Yeah, why is it filming this?
I think I knew that.
Why'd you ask?
I don't know.
Just don't know anymore. My name is Jeff.
What's your intelligence?
My name is Jeff. I get 16.
Your intelligence? For 16?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I have no cell service right now.
Right there. Boom.
That's a 3.
Oh, 16.
Oh, I'm blind.
What? Oh, crap.
That was red.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's not what I'm gonna keep secrets on.
And it was a secret.
I got a dragon sword.
Do you like a riddle?
Okay, everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys are finishing up your breakfast, you know, and you guys know each other, right? So you're hanging out kind of together. You hear yelling and screaming coming from outside. It could be that sometimes the airships come loose and people panic because the blimp or the large airship seems like it's going to crash into the ground or into the tower or something like that. But this sounds a lot more focused and a lot more desperate. So there's some kind of screaming,
It's the KKK.
screaming going on outside. This is a small market out here.
Those are Star Wars action
I
figures.
see Darth
What the
Maul.
heck?
So this is like, you know, this is an arms dealer, this is an armor dealer, this is a fruit stand, right? These minis are just common people that are milling about in the plaza. This guy's driving his wagon through town with his son.
Oh, these are like bad people. There's
No, this is just commoners. You know, there's a guy in the restaurant with you guys. And as you rush outside, who's rushing outside first?
Me.
I'm going outside.
I'm getting
Everybody's,
close to the door.
yeah, everybody's just, you guys, you hear a commotion, you rush outside.
I'm gonna slowly follow behind.
Jack's really fun.
You try to like jump over
Okay, and this
everyone.
is very, very weird. You see a very, very creepy looking dude.
The KKK.
I've only put ban on KKK jokes.
What the heck?
Oh no, I've been watching.
Okay,
them
so this
more
guy's
than
yelling.
Harvey.
This guy's like running this way, yelling, "They came out of the fountain! They came out of the fountain!" He looks totally terrified. The rest of the plaza's in terror. There's steam and mist coming off of the fountain. The 3 smaller minis are unpleasant. They look like kobolds, which are small lizard men, right? Except for they've been taken apart and put back together using mechanical pieces. So they have like a metal jaw, an arm made out of wood and banded. It's repulsive. It is like someone rebuilt them out of, and not necessarily very well, right? Some of these limbs look very kind of awkward, a little bit too big. Their legs aren't the same size. They have wheels instead of feet. You know, they're repulsive. So people in the town are terrified and moving back.
I have a problem.
Yes.
Can't find my character without little secret note.
I had that same problem earlier.
Yeah. Don't tell anybody.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Check under the paper.
I am doing tape.
Check in the pocket.
Oh, there it is.
Nice. Good call.
Good table.
Good call.